Hello everyone, this is Soldier here, continuing with our Let's Play Dominions 4, Nazca Rise of the Mummies. It is now spring in year 10 of the Ascension Wars, and we've cast a few new spells. Revived Name, we've also cast Divine Name to make our new Seraph into a commander. We've cast Curse of Blood. We also cast the Queen of Elemental Air, and we have Alia, who has answered the spell. Sai has cast Wish. For more blood slaves, and we've got 250 new blood slaves in our nation's treasury. We've cast Revive Bane. We also cast Call of the Wild there, and it's actually going to be in this province right here. Nazca is attacking independence in any rule. So we can follow up here and see the wolves attacking these guys. Probably not actually going to win. Indeed, actually we didn't do much of anything, to be perfectly honest. So we had a battle in Man. Most of the province has been conquered. Our Troll King might have actually got to fight in this one. Let's take a look at that. So we have a lot of Banes leading our troops now, which is a little more impressive than the Mound Kings that we've been using. Speed things up. This is actually a pretty pointless fight. It won't be so pointless when we actually enter the castle that we're about to lay siege to. Most of the province has been conquered by our forces, but there's still a strong fortress. So these are our Titans and our Bane here. Let's take a look at that. Nazca is attacking Man in Racina. We actually have our Tarsks here. This should be somewhat interesting to watch them spewing poison all over the enemy. They regenerate about 250 hit points per turn, which is that's fairly considerable. They have 19 protection. They have almost no defense skill, but 19 protection is pretty darn good. It's actually better than what these knights have for their armor. Just to put it in comparison there. And they have just poisoned the living crap out of those troops. I don't foresee them lasting very long here, because that is a lot of poison. They'll be dead fairly quickly here. Looks like most of our wolves have already died, but I'm not exactly worried about that, to be perfectly honest. He's attempting to poison our Tartarans here, but thankfully they're quite immune. Alright, so we also had a battle in Utenshire. Province previously owned by Pelagia has been conquered by our forces, and a temple was found and razed. We lost about 176 troops there. Apparently Pelagia has tried to counterattack us. After the battle, something interesting was found. We found an endless bag of wine, which does us pretty much absolutely no good at all. I guess I could take it and give it to some of our commanders with all the wolves, because the wolves do need to eat. Let's see here. That was just yeah, about 3,000 of our troops versus whatever they had. So we had a battle at the Fortress of Wace. We have captured the fortress, so we actually won that battle this time. We did lose a lot of long dead here though, but we did wipe out all of their forces. And on the other hand, we actually have the ability to completely replace all the troops that were lost. So there's no big deal there. I'm more than happy to throw away 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 troops per turn, because we can replace those losses. Anyways, you can see all their slave mage. Actually, I guess these aren't slave mages. These are just mermages. If it was Ryla, they would be slave mages. And you can see that we have friendly currents. Let's see if we can tell how that's affecting our long dead here. Attack skill of 8, defense skill of 6. Those aided by this spell can move further every turn and are less exhausted by fighting. Well, that actually, to be perfectly honest, does nothing for the dead. I think it slightly increases their attack and defense skill under the water. I think normally they actually suffer worse than that. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and quit this battle replay. Let's see here. There was a battle at the Fortress of Pavonia. So our Wraith Lords have taken over a province there. We lost about 7 of our spies. We'll go ahead and take a look at that real quick. That should actually be over quite rapidly as our spies fly in there and demolish the enemy. We're not even going to see our Wraith Lords get involved, because the enemy is already routing. So that is over already. And we had a battle at the Fortress of Gimmer. So we lost 22 of our units there. Again, no great loss. So the Arcane Nexus has absorbed 186 Astral Pearls. We had some unexpected events. I don't really care that much. Our forces defeated the attacking force from Independence. And we've started to destroy the gate at the fortress in Racino, I guess, which is right there. Actually, I guess he can finally join them down there. And I can send these two guys down. Well, why not? Let's go ahead and send Hippopagia down there too. She's got her ring of sorcery. She's... Yeah, you know what? Let's take a look at that. She actually cast the Mother Oak. If she dies, we are going to lose the Mother Oak. But I don't really think there's too terrible much chance of her dying there. Man is obviously not going to be reinforcing that province because it's all alone and isolated. What can we do here? Let's go ahead and send our Wraith Lords to attack that province. These guys here can go ahead and storm the castle. We've successfully taken that province, so we're going to throw in 100 province defense and move those guys. We're going to throw in 100 province defense here too. Essentially, Pelagia has no chance to actually try to really take back any of these provinces that we're taking from them. Alright. Okay, so we need to build a temple here. I'm going to throw in more province defense there just for the heck of it. Who knows, maybe Ulm will get the bright idea to try and attack us in the water. They have not declared war on us yet, but if they're smart, they actually probably would. Before we become too powerful. Well, okay, truth be told, we're already too powerful. But nevertheless, if they had half a brain, they would have already attacked us. Everyone would have ganged up on us. And if this were a multiplayer game with other real people, they would have. Anyways, we're going to build a temple there. We've got a temple being built there. Okay. Let's go ahead and send all these guys back there, and we're going to throw 100 province defense in here. And take a look down here. I don't recall if I actually summoned any more Mound Kings in this province. We actually probably need some. I guess I did not. Go and have these guys reanimating. And I have our prophet who has empowered themselves in death. We're going to go ahead and empower once again in to death level 2. So pretty soon she'll actually be able to, or he will be able to cast Soul Drain. Alright, we need to have him forging some Boots of Quickness. Actually, no. That's not what we wanted. We wanted him to cast Sea Trolls. Wait, not Sea Trolls. Sea King's Court. Number of effects 1. The caster contacts a Sea King and his retinue of 15 Sea Trolls. The Sea King is a powerful water mage. So we want a powerful water mage here. Go ahead and send him on up there. And we got these 3 guys. We can move them on up. Move him down there. What else shall we do here? Let's move him there, along with our little priest here. So we're building a laboratory there. I guess I can have him start constructing a fortress. Not that I think I need it. Now these 4, they need to actually move up here. We'll take over those provinces for what good it would do us. Okay, let's take a look at this guy. He can go ahead and cast Curse of Blood again and summon another Vampire Lord. And apparently I can cast Curse of Blood again with that. How many guys do I have selected here? Okay, so we should have our new Seraph down here. Neil the Seraph. Go ahead and move him. I guess up to there. How far can he move? Apparently that's the limit. Which isn't bad, actually. We can move up there, and maybe by the time our prophet is finished empowering himself, he should be able to join him in battle. And we'll have 2 powerful Seraphs to take on the enemy. Before I do anything with those guys, let's move down here. I'm going to have Sai. What shall I have him do? Could actually have him forge the summit, which is a very nice weapon. I believe I still have someone else that can actually forge a unique item that we want, so let's go ahead and cast a ritual spell. You know, it might actually be time to go ahead and wish for some strength here, but I do want to have the ability to, say, bind some demon lords or something if I want, but nevertheless we're kind of going through our blood saves pretty fast. But still, we're going to go ahead and wish for magic power. Rather soon, I would like to wish for strength. Actually, just as a test here, I'm curious if there are any new things that we can wish for. I cannot give you that. How about fire immunity? I don't know that I spelled immunity right. Okay. So we're just gonna stick with magic power. And let's see here. So we have quite a few vampire lords that are summoning allies, which means we're generating a lot of vampires per turn, which of course are all immortal. Let's see if our genie can forge anything else good. I think we're going to go for that Sword of Justice. It's another nice thing to have. Probably, quite possibly, give that to our other Seraph there. And let's see here. Tempted to go ahead and power another one of these vampire lords in fire magic. I don't want alchemy, I want to empower here. Empower to fire level 1. Okay. And I actually need to have old Necro Morbin and power up once again to Astral. Crap, who else did I empower? Oh yes. Astral. Man, we are actually kind of going through all of our Astral Pearls quite quickly here. So we've got all these guys heading north. The Immortal Squad here. They can actually move up. Looks like they can all move to there, actually. So it's actually pretty good movement for right now. So a few of them still need boots and weapons, though, because one or two of them are actually... Well, he's using his fists. He definitely needs some boots as well. This guy, he could use an anti-magic amulet. How many do I actually have in my magic item treasury here? Got a few magic, anti-magic amulets. Got the old unquenched sword. Actually, that would be a good one to go ahead and give to our Seraph here. I should probably go ahead and equip the Seraph. So the unquenched sword, that casts heat from hell at the start of the battle. And our Seraphs are of course immune to fire. Let's take a look at that. Fire resistant up to 23. So it's not going to hurt them at all. That is a single-handed weapon. So I can go ahead and give a shield as well. What else shall I do? I really want to give some boots of quickness. And I do have a Starshine skull cap I can give. So that's bumped his magic resistance up to 24, which is pretty decent. Add some boots of quickness in there and it'll be not too bad at all. It'll be up to almost 30. Okay. Actually, did I have like another Helm of Dawnguard or something I could have given? Not that I'm seeing, unless I'm just blind. Alright, so that's good enough. Actually, you know what? I've got the old Sword of the Faithful or whatever that gives luck. I can give that to him. So I believe I'm forging some boots. Well, no, I didn't forge any boots because I empowered him. So I'm going to take another turn to have to forge some boots of quickness. I did empower these guys into water magic as well. Let's just take a look and see here. Obviously they can't quite forge anything yet. I can forge some water bracelets actually. Let's go ahead and do that. I probably actually should have done that instead of empowering the other guy. So we're going to forge 2 water bracelets. That'll bump them up to water 2. And they can go ahead and start forging some water items if I need them. What else shall we do here? Guess I'll forge another eye shield, because I'm out of eye shields now. I would like to forge some more anti-magic amulets and all that good jazz, but well, truth be told, I'm a little low on astral pearls of all things. With that being said, I think I'm going to take all these guys here, and we are going to actually cast the ritual spell Teleport. Or if they can, Cloud Trapeze. That would be better because we have plenty of air gems. That's beyond their maximum range. Let's just do it there, I guess. Yeah, why not? So we're going to Cloud Trapeze a bunch of these guys onto that province. Then we can actually go ahead and prepare to take out Ulm with a whole bunch of Sapphires. Where the hell is Cloud Trapeze? Let's do that a few more times. Cloud Trapeze, Cloud Trapeze. Well, my forces that are assaulting that fortress are going to have a lot of magical backup if for some crazy reason they actually fail to take the fortress, which I don't see happening. Alright, how many guys do I have selected here? Good grief, this is going on forever. I wish if you had everyone selected, you could just tell them all to do the same spell. Oh my gosh. Spending quite a few air gems to do this too. I think I started out with like 300 something. But on the other hand, it would have taken many a turn to actually move them manually, I think. Whereas now, they'll be there on the very next turn. One day I'll actually finish this. Okay. So I've got a lot of guys casting Cloud Trapeze. Probably do some more on the next turn. I got a bunch of guys that are just sitting there really doing nothing, but to be honest, I don't care. I'm gonna complete my research anyways, I do believe. Yeah, we're gonna complete that and then some. Now then, let's give him some of this stuff. Actually, I think I would prefer to give him a Starshine Skullcap. Just for the magic resistance. We have an anti-magic amulet and one of those. And let's go ahead and Cloud Trapeze him too. So we're going to have this ginormous force of immortals and other good stuff to fly up here and start taking over Ohm's province. Okay. Let's go ahead. I guess I'll go ahead and have him cast Divine Name again. And which of these Tartarans is ready? Definitely not him. We have the second Tartaran Titan. Tartaran Cyclops. Nope. Maybe the Tartaran Spirit? Oh, heck no. Have some Troll Moose Knights. Where did the Troll Moose Knights come from? I guess they came with the Troll King. I just never even saw them there. What the... Okay, so we have the bottom Tartaran Spirit. That's a possibility. Definitely not that one. I prefer Cyclopses or Titans. Alright, so we're going to go with that Cyclops there. Let's double check to make sure we know exactly which one we're doing. He's underneath the Monstrum. Okay, so we're going to cast Divine Name on him. We're just going to exit with that. Okay. Actually, I do believe I can forge something decent with him now. Let's just go ahead and empower him in blood here. That'll bring him up to blood 4, which is fairly significant. So we are doing our unique item forging for the turn. Size casting Wish. We have our Seraph Angel moving ahead. Apparently, old Aaliyah the Prophet there actually must have been in battle and died once, because she's injured. And her leadership is divided by 4. I guess we actually just called her back from the dead. Wait a second. She's a prophet? Or she was a prophet? Oh, you know what? I think I remember getting a message that Alea would be the prophet of somebody. I don't know who. But whoever they are, they're dead now, I guess. Alright. So, with any luck, it won't be terribly long before I can actually start casting Wish with old Necromorbin and Pesticeros, or whatever their names are. And we've got our castles being stormed, our movement. I think we are good to go for this turn, so we're going to go ahead and end it here. As always, if you enjoy our videos, I hope you'll like and subscribe, and we will see you again soon. Thank you very much.